What's the crack? What's the bleeding story? How are you doing? Hope you're all well. It's match day, Arsenal v the Spurs. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this one big time. Can't wait for it, to be honest with you. Midweek game, 8 o'clock on TV. Oh shit. That means Arsenal are in for a tough fucking night when the pressure's on, you know what I mean? Anyway, please do hit the like button and subscribe if you're new around here, and thanks to everyone who has been looking and listening and commenting and liking and subscribing. Yous are bleeding legends. Anyway, let's get into it. Jesus has been confirmed yesterday. He's injured. He is out. He's going to be out for the rest of the season and probably a bit more, probably into next season. My thoughts on that is he'll never wear an Arsenal jersey again, and that's just my take in it. And the reason why I say that is because it's going to take him a while, obviously, to get back. I just think we should have a striker signed by then. Kai Havertz will be there as well, Nwaneri, and obviously Saka and all will be back. So, you know, I think Arsenal will. I think he could be on his last year in his contract as well. So that's just my take on it, you know what I mean? When he got injured that time for Brazil, before he got injured, he was banging the goals in, left, right and centre, happy days. Then he goes to Brazil, gets injured, and we haven't got the same Jesus back. He's still in Brazil, you know, and I just think that he will end up going to a team in Brazil and probably seeing out his days there, and the best of luck to him. I feel sorry for him, to be honest with you. He hit a blip, he just couldn't get back into it. He's played 1-2 good games in the last few weeks, that's about it. But yeah, bad news for him and for Arsenal, which leads us into the next story of that Arsenal need a striker. Like we all know that. It leads into Vlahovic. Yes, this fella, I'm just even sick of his name, because we've been just linked with him every transfer window since I don't know how long now. It was like the Draxler. Remember him, Julian Draxler, the German. That never happened, and apparently he was in the colony. He was signing on the deal, and no, he just went to PSG and just rotted in there. But Vlahovic, yes, he's been linked, and apparently last week Arsenal had a loan deal rejected by Juventus. He wasn't in the match days squad for Juventus the last game against Empoli. I think the weekend he wasn't even in the squad. Morata was asked, the fucking manager, Juventus manager, was asked why was he missing. He said he was sick. That's what it is down to, and he may miss next week's game. I don't think that's right. I think that's waffle. For me, Musiala, Juventus have got him on loan for the rest of the season. He's on high wages, and they're taking care of that. And I think that they're looking now to offload Vlahovic. They're probably trying to work out with Arsenal a deal, because Juventus do want, Arsenal want a loan deal, and the reason why they want a loan deal is because they want to just see where they're at. Does he fit into Arsenal's system? Does he suit the Premier League? You know, and Juventus want to put in an obligation to buy, and Arsenal didn't put in an obligation to buy. They just put in it for a loan, because Arsenal are going to hopefully hold out for Isak in the summer. If they do hold it out for Isak in the summer, yeah, happy days for Arsenal. So, like, let's say they need a striker now. They're trying to just get Vlahovic in the short term. If Vlahovic works out, maybe try to sign him in the summer. But that's my sort of thought on it. And to be honest with you, I do agree with Arsenal. Don't put the obligation to buy in, maybe the option to buy in, and whatever price they agree. But if it doesn't work out and Isak becomes available for Arsenal for your 150, I'd say, and if they're willing to pay that, you know, yeah, fair play. Jorginho, Flamengo, thanks mate, see you later. Yeah, January transfer window, apparently Flamengo are looking to sign him ASAP. Yeah, hopefully that works. You know, he hasn't been pulling trees up. I know he's a good player around the place and stuff like this, but Roy Keane said it best. What does he do? Does he tell jokes? what does he do? You know what I mean? If he's a squad player and he's great to have around the place, nah. Just if he's not good enough, get him out, get him off the wage bill, and use that wages to sign a striker. You know, simple as. Zubimendi, as we reported and I said yesterday, 51 million Arsenal are willing to pay for Zubimendi, which is great. Now, I think he's a great player, great signing in the summertime. I'm worried about now, obviously, but the sort of ins and outs of this loan deal is that Real, Man City, Liverpool have been after him, but Arsenal won the race. He has a release clause of 45 million. And Arsenal are willing to go to 51 million, saying, can we pay this in installments? Which is just like every other club does that, by the way. So, you know, the media jump on, oh, Arsenal are broke. I remember a few seasons ago, Arsenal are broke and they can only pay stuff in installments. No, it's what every other club does, you know what I mean? So, yeah, shut the fuck up, media, to be honest with you. So 51 million, so Real Sociedad are just there, yeah, fair enough. Zubimendi, because Mourinho was there and a few other Spanish players and all this sort of stuff at Arsenal, he's willing to go. Arteta's there speaking Spanish, so yeah, happy days. Chris Wood to Arsenal, anyone? Just putting it out there. It's just putting it out there. I left a comment on Early Doors last night. Tony, big up Tony. He's doing a stream for the West Ham Fulham game. I threw it in there for the crack after we heard the news that Wood scored against Liverpool. He's been banging them in, but that's not going to happen. Arsenal are not going to sign him, and look, I'm only sort of joking with that, to be honest with you, but Arsenal cannot loan any other players this window, and it's all down to the fact that we have 2 players on loan already with Neto and Raheem Sterling. So you can't have over 2 players on loan. So we have to go abroad if we're looking at a loan deal, hence the Vlahovic deal. You know, so you're not going to be getting your Evan Ferguson or anyone else for that. Chris Wood, if you wanted to get him on loan, or anyone in the English-based players. So yeah, it sort of closes the net a small bit for Arsenal to sign a striker, I suppose, English-wise, if you were looking at a loan deal. As I said yesterday, Josh Kroenke is coming over. He's probably there now today, and you hear a lot of stories flying around the place, and that's just because Josh is in town. He's going to the match this evening, so I'm sure they're having meetings probably as I speak now about how much they're allowed to spend. Can they spend? Are we allowed more money? Is Stan just going to fund this, or does Arsenal have to open up the purse again and try to dust in and see what's left in the kitty, if there is anything left, you know? I don't know. I'm just by reports I'm seeing, it seems to be it's the Vlahovic or nothing deal. You know, Asima's out there, but you probably have to buy him. Isak's not going to happen. You have to buy him. Newcastle are not going to let him go. It's going to be tough to get a striker in, and Arsenal will have to use their head here and all their scouts that they... Oh no, wait, they sacked all their scouts, so it's just whatever Arteta wants, and we have to fucking bend down and go with that. Okay, yeah, that's going to be interesting. Team for tonight, my team for tonight, and like, give me score predictions, please do. Drop your team in, your score prediction in as well. I'm going for Raya in goal, Timber, right back, Gabriel Saliba, and I'm going to go Kieran Tierney at left back. I did say Lewis Skelly yesterday, but I'd just rather something different. And Tierney offered us something different in the Man United game the other day. He just, like, you know, went down the line, whipped it in, you know, and it's something different because we're just used to this, oh, the left coming into the midfield area. Everyone knows, and I'm sick and tired of talking about it. In midfield, Rice, Partey and Odegaard, that picks itself really. Up front then is where I've mixed it up. On the right, I'm going with Sterling, be it it's our only option really. On the left, I went Trossard, and in the middle, as I said yesterday, Martinelli. I think Martinelli can do a job. I think he can score goals. Give him a fucking chance, because I just think we have to leave Havertz out of this, and the reason being is just because of all the media backlash and the threats and everything that he's gotten. His head is clearly not there, and we don't need to be babysitting someone on a field, and we're down to 10 men already. You know what I mean? So maybe put him on the bench and just let him know, look, we're going to try this and go for it. And look, I just think with the two changes there, maybe three, you know, with Trossard sort of going out to the left rather than through the middle, I think we could do it. To be honest with you, I think Arsenal could win, but I don't think he's going to pick that team. It's going to be Lewis Skelly in the left, pretty much the same, and I think he'll have Martinelli over on the left, Sterling on the right, and he'll go Trossard or he'll go Havertz in the middle, you know, and predictable, very predictable, and we'll be expecting set pieces as well to go our way. Look at Liverpool yesterday, set piece, what you call him, Tsimikas or whatever the fuck you call him, and Jota coming on. And do you know what, I actually knew well, the second they come on, I knew well Jota was going to score. I didn't put a bet on it, I just had it in my head that he's going to score. And it was just one of these fuckers can score. And the good thing about it is, and what I liked what Arne Slot done, you never change, like so they say, you never make a change before a corner kick or a set piece when you're attacking. They say you never do that. But Arne Slot, he just says fuck the rule book, and he put them on just before the corner kick, and fair fucking play to him, because it confused the defence. Shit, who am I marking? Oh, Jota. Oh, who was Jota? Oh, he's only after coming on. It's just confused them. Bang, header. There you are. Fair fucking play to him. Just something I spotted there yesterday. Anyway, my prediction for the match is, if he picks my team, I think Arsenal will win 2-1. The team that I know he's going to pick, I think it's going to be 1-1, because Spurs will be well drilled, but we know the way that they're going to play as well, so we're both just going to cancel each other out. It's a bigger game for Arsenal. Arsenal need to win this. If they don't win it, like especially after Liverpool drawing yesterday, they're out of the league. Now I already think Arsenal are out of the league. I don't think we're going to win it at all. Not at all. I just cannot see it at the minute. We're not consistent enough. We can't put a run of 6, 7, 8 games together of winning, you know. So for me, at this moment, I can't see Arsenal winning it, and I'm just going to go 1-1. And I'll go Raheem Sterling to score. But that's it. Thanks a million for watching. Please do hit the like, subscribe if you're new around here. I am doing a live stream tomorrow night, 7:30. I'll drop the link. Please do hit the notification bell, and I'm doing it with Kyle Walsh at the minute. But yeah, no, me and Kyle definitely on board, and we might get 1 or 2 other people on. But yeah, please do check it out and hit the like button. Take care. God bless you all.